You been drinking a lot of beers at work? How'd you meet your lady?
How do we meet?
Did you say, how did we meet? Ma'am, are you okay? Have you been kidnapped? Because that was weird. That should not be the answer. Hey, how did we meet? Ma'am, remembers the day you didn't know him, then there was a day you did? What happened? How did you become lovers? I said, how did you become lovers? What's that? A dating website. Oh, somebody just made a gross noise at the back. A dating website. Oh! You're gonna be sick. What Your parents are married from a dating website? No. How old are you? I don't think dating websites have been around that long. Maybe a newspaper. Maybe they met through a newspaper. But I'm pretty sure the internet's only been around since '95, so unless you're 12, I'm pretty sure your parents have... Did your parents say they met on a dating website?
Well, my parents got married at 40 and 50.
Your parents got married at 40 and 50? Okay, but I think the big thing is... When did they have you? Because it'd be weird. Oh, it's your step-parents? Okay, that's completely different. Because you made it sound like that Pina Colada song. Like they broke up and then got back together because he, like, walks in the rain or whatever that song is. Well, that was a good story, ma'am. That was a weird, interesting story. I asked you how you met, and you're like, my parents got married on the website. www.heywhatyoudooing@50.com. But how you met on a website as well? So your parents are like, hey, we found a man on the website. No, that's not what your parents said. That's a completely different website. That's Craigslist or something like that. That's like, I need a couch and I'm gonna fucking go to a glory hole. Some people know what a glory hole. I don't know if your parents have probably told you what it is. Because they met on a website, so they know nothing. You know what a glory hole is? So, what it is? All right, describe it. What is a glory hole?
When a guy.
It's when a guy. Hold on, everybody, listen up. And remember, I didn't say this. A social worker is going to tell you what a glory hole is. It's when a guy. This is how it starts out. Everybody gather around. Listen up.
When a guy puts his dick in a hole.
When a guy puts his dick in a hole.
In a bathroom stall.
In a bathroom stall. And waits for
pleasure.
For pleasure. That was a really good answer. I don't know if I think he knows that pleasure is going to be over there. I don't think you just put your dick in a hole and wait. Just like go in at 9 a.m. Well, someone's going to show up at some time.
I'd love to see a dating game, but for the kind of guys that I date. Bachelor number 1. What's your idea of a fun first date? Well, since I don't really live anywhere because I'm on tour 9 months out of the year, I thought it'd be fun to see where you live, and if I like your place, I could just leave my bag there. Like, I wouldn't be there for you like the rest of the year, but like my bag would be there for you. I believe the term for that is hobosexual. Bachelor number 2. I'm really looking for someone who's done the work. Is that you? When you said someone who's done the work, that's like a real boner killer. Bachelor number 3. I don't really consider myself bisexual. I just think, I love who I love. How do you feel about that? Well, since I'm a lesbian who only dates straight women, that's not gonna work for me. So I was on Match.com. Thank you. And I had an encounter with someone called Toy Story 5, who I never actually ended up meeting him because he left me a bunch of messages, and then when I called him back, he had no idea who I was. So he's like, Melinda, it's Toy Story 5. Let's see if this is as good as it is on paper. I'm sure it is. Melinda, Toy Story 5 from Match.com, calling to ask you out. Don't know if you got my earlier message. I never know if people get my messages. Melinda, Toy Story 5 from Match.com. Not sure if I called you yet. At any rate, I'm calling you now. Now you got my home and my cell. Double trouble. So I call him back. Hello. Hi, it's Melinda. Melinda? Melinda who? Melinda from Match.com. Oh, how'd you get this number? Well, you left it for me in a message. A bunch of messages, actually. Like all day, all night. And I just went ahead and used it to call you. Oh, I'm just like really spaced out right now. Because I never give out this number, so I don't know how you got it, but I find it highly unusual. There is no way I would have given you this number. So this is just weird. All right, you know what? Let's just forget the whole thing. It was nice almost meeting you. Take care. Bye. I hang up. He apparently then Googles me, okay? He starts texting me. The texts start rolling in. He's like, is your ego that massive that I should remember you because I called you once? Get a fucking clue. You did stand up on Craig Ferguson. That doesn't mean you are Craig Ferguson. I go, classy response, psycho. He goes, class has zip to do with what we're addressing. Consciousness does. I'm just calling you on your Hollywood bullshit ego. P.S. If you're gonna wear some sleeveless dresses, do some arm work, please. He goes, you might be funny, but you're apparently hugely insecure. What a surprise for a strigling actress. I write back, what a surprise that you are so angry. I would be angry too if I spelled as many things wrong as you.
I'm a married man. Clap if you're married. We're the married people. Very nice. Good. How did you two meet?
At work.
At work?
I was his temp.
She was a temp at my office.
That seems like workplace malfeasance right there. Someone call HR. That is inappropriate.
I was HR.
You were HR. All right. Now we have a scandal brewing. Everybody, welcome to the Maury Povich Show. All right, good. Well, that's how people used to meet, right? You'd meet at work or at a bar, or your friends would set you up. Now everybody meets on the apps. Who met on the app? Clap if you met on an app. Anybody? A couple of you? Which one? Match, yeah, that's a good one. I tried. I failed horribly. I dated a nice Jewish girl. We met on Christian Mingle. That was weird. And then I dated an arsonist, and we met on Match.com. Her profile said she could light up a room. She was not messing around, I'll tell you that right now. Ironically, that ended with a burning sensation when I would urinate, so I'm glad it's over. But and then I dated a really tall woman. We met on Amazon.com, and then I dated an older lady, Ancestry.com. I had a lot of swings and misses in the love game. My last love interest, such a doll, and I mean that because I would blow her up every night, and she really took my breath away. I mean that because of the asthma. And one night, we were rolling around together, and I don't want to brag, but I popped her. Ha ha! Whew, they don't call me needle for nothing, I'll tell you that right now. Happy ending, she's on the patch, and sometimes I fill her up with helium so she plays hard to get. Little sad news. Last month, the U.S. military shot her down over Montana. Made sense. Her tramp stamp said made in China. So those days are over. I am a married man. Call me old-fashioned. I married a woman. And it is great. It really is. I recommend it. I have been married for 5 wonderful years, 21 total. And those would be married people right there. Is anyone here engaged? Engaged? I'm sorry, engaged? Because I'll tell you what I know. I got married because I just didn't want to live without decorative pillows anymore. That was something that was missing from my life. Because nothing fills me with joy like having to remove 20 pillows from my bed before I can get into the bed. Pillows that I'm not allowed to touch otherwise, but marriage, I've learned, is about commitment, because at least once a month I want to commit suicide, but every other day, homicide. It is challenging, it really is. You have to learn how to compromise. We learned early on when we were dating that I like to sleep with the window open, and she used to like to sleep with my brother, and that was a problem, so we had to compromise. Communication is key in a marriage also, and we don't communicate well. And I tried to confront my wife about it on Facebook, and she blocked me, which is kind of mean. We have great relationship. These are jokes. I love my wife. I prefer monogamy because I'm not good with names, so it's great for me. And
I was on Tinder for a while, and I realized, oh, you're 39. John, you're on Tinder. It's like a human clearance rack at this point. It's a lot of irregulars. Everybody's got their pictures. Everybody's got their pictures, right? I saw a girls' Tinder one time, or what guys put as their pictures. They're always carrying a fish, holding a fish. How fucking archaic is that? I got fish. Are you hungry? I could catch more fish. Girl, what's girl always doing in her picture? She's always on vacation. I love to travel. Bring your fish, we'll go traveling. She's always touching the top of the Eiffel Tower, too. You chicks keep taking that damn picture, and it sucks. It's not funny. Nobody believes you're that tall. We know it's camera tricks. And if it does fool a guy, you don't want to date that guy, because he's an idiot. I would date this girl, but she's fucking massive. She's so big. I'm gonna need more fish. You gotta take pictures of everything now. Then you go out with younger girls. They've had social media for a long time, so their pictures go way far back in their life. One picture's just her dad's balls, like, oh, that's where I used to live. Oh, great. Horrible. And the shit is that now you've creeped all their pictures. You know a ton about this person before your first date. So you can't even have a real kind of first date. It's not honest, right? Because you know about her life. It's bad. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, who is that guy you were on the beach with in 2008? Did you fuck him? Did you fuck him? Is that an icebreaker? You don't even need to talk to anybody. Like, why? They don't have any information you can't get on your own. We're all slaves to Google. They're gonna start charging us for it too, soon, I bet. Right? Once they close the last library. That's why I use Bing. Use Bing. It's just as good as Google. Just takes a little bit longer because you gotta wait for Bing to Google it, but it's really good. We're that generation, you know, where we were around before the internet. People that are like old, like born before cars, that's cool. They got stories, pre-car stories about the train or their horse. You ever talk to an old person? I used to have a horse named Clip-Clop. That shit is fascinating. Keep talking, my wrinkle bag of fun, right? Nobody's gonna want to talk to us when we're old and gray because like pre-internet stories are boring as shit. Nobody's running up to their great-grandfather like, Papa, Papa, tell us again about phone books. Was the library a real place, Papa? Is that where you kept your apps? You're like, oh, we didn't have apps. You didn't have apps. You didn't have Candy Crush. How did you take shits? You didn't have Tinder. How did you meet Great Grandma? I just walked up to her and asked her her name. But that's illegal. I don't know. Like, why even get together anymore? Why do people get married? Used to, like, one sex was really good at something, the other sex was really good at something back in the day. Now everybody does everything kind of shitty. It's hilarious.